Here we are at Coeus. Coeus is a MediaFlex system hosted in the cloud. It's a cloud archive, essentially. So if you've got a lot of content taking up a lot of space, maybe you don't need access to it that regularly, you can send it to Coeus. Coeus archives it securely on a LTO tape at a very cost-effective price, and you don't need to keep it on premise anymore, and you can get it back whenever you need. So I've just opened Chrome and I've gone to the Coeus address. No special access needed, just on public internet. I'm going to log in and I'm going to be asked for my code. So I use my phone, my Google Authenticator app, to get the code, and I log in. Now, the purpose why I'm logging in is essentially to find what I want to bring back to my premises out of the cloud archive. I could search by file name and I could see media search, or I could use the folders functionality. Now, the purpose of the folders functionality is that a lot of organisations have, over the years, had to organise their content without really having a system to do so. So they used folders in Windows Explorer or Mac OS, and while MediaFlex means that you don't need folders, you can organise your content in other ways. If you've got 3 petabytes worth of content already organised in folders, why not preserve that folder structure and the way the content's organised to help you find that content going forward? And that's what we see here in folders. So to get the content into Coeus, you simply send it in, all your files in all your folders. Coeus will pick it up and put the files on the tape archive and restore and preserving the folder structure on the tape archive. And then when you want to find the content, you can come here, and this will show however your content was organised. So in this particular case, we're looking at a university's content. So they have the year 2020, trimester 1, trimester 2, for example. So the use case here is that the university has to keep all of the coursework, all of the work that every student has ever done on their courses, in case the student requests it back in 10 years' time for some reason. So that's what this particular client uses Coeus for, and that's why this folders are organised like this. You can organise your folders however you want. It might be different department using sports, of production, of playout, and then you would just see, instead of 2021 and 2020, you would see those, and you could click through those, and however you've organised your content, that's how you will see it here. And you can see there's lots of subfolders. There's no limit to the number of subfolders. You can see how many folders there are here and here. There you go. So the purpose of these is obviously to find my files. So if I click here, I can see that in this folder here, we've got 3 files. And we can see with this green indication, we can actually watch and preview that, and we get some nice information down here as well. This is just information that Coeus has automatically picked up from the file. Now, this might be what I want. So all I do is I raise workflow, and it's usually fast on this, but I think because I'm making a video it's slowing my laptop down a little bit. All I need to do is raise workflow, and I'm not going to press it because I don't actually want to do it, but this will raise a workflow which restores the content from tape to a folder, which will then in turn be transferred back to my premises. You can see here there's a search bar. This is to search for particular folders. So if I wanted to search for all folders related to MMN 305, I would do that, and it searches in the folder name, and then I can see any files in this folder. In this case there aren't any. And similarly we can, as I mentioned, we can search by file name. So if we search for test1 log, we can find it that way, and the same is true here. We can view and we can raise a workflow to restore.